This short video is about how I built my remote control battery powered model railroad. It is also commonly called dead rail because the tracks are not powered at all since the train is battery powered. For this project I used Lionel O-scale trains and tracks. The track that I made is about 4 feet by 8 feet loop. It is portable and can be used both indoors and outside. The tracks can also be powered so it can be used with traditional trains. The train engines I am using for this project are Lionel EMD NW2 diesel switchers from early 50s and early 70s. These Lionel engines have AC motors, but they can also be run with DC power, which we need since we are using batteries. The 1970 MPC era NW2 switcher has enough room inside the shell to contain the battery and other needed parts. But the post-war switcher doesn't have the room unless I choose a much smaller battery. So I decided to convert the caboose to a power unit, which can be used with either engine. The caboose I have available for the project is a Lionel 6257 caboose from early 50s. Size-wise it was still a bit crowded to fit all the stuff, and I didn't want to alter the original shell. So I designed a custom shell that fits on the original frame. For battery power I chose a 40.4 volt 2200 mAh rechargeable LiPo battery. It might be overkill, but I wanted plenty of cooling power and longer running time, and the 4-cell battery still is small enough to fit. For the remote control I used a wireless LED strip dimmer kit. The receiver unit is small enough and the sender has on-off, and its dimmer control functions as speed control in this case. It doesn't have reverse control, but if the train engine has the Lionel electronic direction unit, the direction can still be controlled with the remote. Other parts needed for the project are a 6 amp circuit breaker and a diode, both in order to protect the receiver unit from electrical shorts, power switches, wiring, and optionally LED lamps or other type of lamps. You also need some method of keeping it all together. Fortunately, I have a 3D printer, which I use to make cradles and holders for the various parts. The circuitry is quite simple, you just have to be careful with polarity and not forgetting the diode at the controller output. I salvaged the switches from some old remote control cars. One switch is for the battery power and one is for switching between rail and battery power. After testing the self-powered train, I can tell it has plenty of power. At full speed it won't stay on the track in curves, and it pulls 9 cars very easy at lower power. Thank you for watching the video, hopefully you enjoyed it.